Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram, RugerRose23 is the place to be. All right. So following off Brock Lesnar attacking Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley did have a match against Seth Rollins for the United States Championship. Now, when we came back from commercial break, Bobby Lashley was getting attended by the doctors. So they were trying to figure out, is he good? What's going on? We'll see if you're good enough to, are you good enough to walk? You know, whatever the case is. But before Lashley could even get anywhere, out comes Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins walking, not even happy, jubilant, nothing. He is mad, he is angry, he is focused, which makes sense because Seth just lost on Saturday, so he's not happy. So it's not like he's coming off a win here. That's number one. Number two, his ribs are taped, so he's not even 100% himself. As you see, Seth Rollins walking down the ramp, walking down to the ring. He's walking like real gingerly, not even 100%. He walking like he got a limp, whatever the case is. But Seth Rollins is dead focused and he's mad. So he gets in the ring, grabs a mic. He's telling the ref, let's start this matchup. Bobby, get in the ring. Let's get this match going. Seth Rollins knows that Lashley's not 100% because, in fact, he may have a broken arm and he just ain't 100%. You know what I'm saying? So Seth is just like, come on, let's do this. And as they're walking Lashley to the back, Seth is just provoking. You know how Seth do. Seth just provokes. And then Seth was like, you're not a good champion. I thought you were a fighting champion. I thought you were a fighter. And then what Seth said is what set Lashley off. Rollins said, I thought you were a soldier. And that just got Lashley heated. Lashley turns around real slowly. He's like, what you just say? And then Seth was like, you're a disgrace to the championship. You're a disgrace to this company. You're a disgrace to your own country. Now, those are things you never say to a Marine, ex-Marine, Navy, Army, whatever the case is. You don't say that to a soldier. You don't say you're a disappointment to your own country. You're not a good soldier. They went to war for us, man. They did what they could for us. Trust me. Those are things they don't want to hear from the people that they try to protect. You know what I'm saying? So Lashley's pride got the best of him. Got into the ring. He was telling the ref, ring the bell. The ref's like, I don't want to do it. I can't do it. You're not 100%. Then he's like, ring the bell for I snuff you. It's like, it's pretty much what it did that, like that's what he was gonna do. Ref rings the bell. Lashley, full head of steam, looking to hit a spear. Instead, Seth Rollins countered into a pedigree. 1-2, Lashley kicks out. I thought it was over there. But nope, there was more to come. So after the kick out, Seth Rollins immediately goes to the top rope, hits a frog splash. Seth hurt himself doing that, but he was standing pain and able to get another cover. 1-2, kick out again. So now Seth Rollins is on the attack. Seth knows Lashley's hurt. Got to attack him the best way he can. He was aiming at the arm a little bit, but Lashley got up. Lashley was able to fight off the pain a little bit. And then Lashley, full head of steam, boom, hits a spear. But it's not really a spear that he usually do, or the full-fledged impact that he usuly do, because remember, he has an injured arm. So we couldn't even get the full impact of the spear. So it just looked like a low shoulder block in the sense. So Lashley still on his feet, able to withstand the pain. He's going for the hurt lock now. But remember, his arm's hurting. His arm's in pain. And Seth able to get out of it because Lashley didn't have the full thing on. So Seth able to get out of it and starts aiming at the arm. just injuring the arm. Lashley's just feeling it. And then Seth hits a forearm shot, super kick, then another rolling forearm shot. Rolling forearm shot to the back of the head. Now Lashley's down. And just for good measure, Seth Rollins kicks the arm. Now remember last time Seth tried to go for the stomp, Lashley blocked it. I don't think Lashley would have been able to block this one, but Seth Rollins just wanted to be sure. So Seth Rollins sets up. Irish whips. Boom, curb stomp. 1, 2, 3. And for the first time since 2020, Seth Rollins is a champion. And for the first time since 2015, Seth Rollins is once again the United States champion. Two-time United States champion. You love to see it. So, you want to know something crazy? The Shield are all wearing gold. You love to see it. Roman Reigns is the undisputed Universal Champion. He's running WWE. You got Jon Moxley at AEW running AEW as the AEW World Champion. Now Seth Rollins is pretty much running Raw as the United States Champion. And yes, I said running Raw because remember, USA is clamoring to have a world champion on their show. The problem is Triple H is finding it very complexing to try to get this WWE Championship off Roman. I guess he's trying to find the best ways he possibly can to get the title off him. And for it to at least make sense. I think that's what's probably making it hard for Triple H, because Triple H wants to be able to take the title off him and make it make sense. So because of that, the United States Championship has had a lot more light shine upon it because of the fact that they don't really have a champion. Same can be said for the Intercontinental Championship. Even though Roman is more on SmackDown than Raw, but Roman is in and out. So you need something. So boom, you got the Intercontinental Championship, you got the United States Championship. Both are shunned upon both shows respectively. And now my nose be itching every single time I record. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But I digress. What was I saying? Yeah. I literally lost my train of thought. So yeah, the Intercontinental Championship and United States Championship are shown on their respective shows. So now pretty much Seth Rollins is the man now on Raw. Which makes sense because I think Seth Rollins in 2022 is the wrestler of the year. It's crazy to say that because Seth has only won one pay-per-view match out of the 8 he's been in. But despite that, Seth Rollins has put on amazing performances. Let's not forget day 1, where it became a fatal 5-way for the WWE title. That was the match of the night. The Royal Rumble, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. That was a great match, even though it ended in DQ, but it was still a great match. The Elimination Chamber, I guess that's a pick your poison type of thing. I guess it depends on how you look at it. WrestleMania, when Cody Rhodes came back, I think that was a 5-star match, in my opinion. I think that match was 5 stars. Then the rematch at Backlash was good. Then the Hell in a Cell match, 5 stars. That was a 5-star match. He was in Money in the Bank. He wasn't in Money in the Bank. That Money in the Bank was okay. Yeah, that Money in the Bank was okay. He was supposed to be on SummerSlam, but it didn't work that way. Then came Clash at the Castle. He had Riddle. And that was a good match since Seth Rollins won that one. And, of course, the Fight Pit on Saturday was was the last match, and Matt Riddle made Seth tap. And that match was pretty solid in its own right. So again, Seth Rollins comes out here every single night. He's on Raw every single week. Let's get that right. Either he's in a match or he's in a segment, but he is on Raw every single week. Comes out here, just does what he do. Seth Rollins is the MVP this year, man. I'm telling you. Definitely is. Because I can't think of anybody else who would be that. Yeah, I can't really think of anybody else who would be that. Can't be Roman, even though Roman's the only person in WWE that hasn't really lost. But he's barely here. So that's why I'm like, I wouldn't pick Roman. I pick Seth. We're talking matches. Always here. Does the damn thing. Seth is that guy. And now Seth will be the man as the United States champion. I don't know how Survivor Series is shaping up to be. I don't know if we're doing the champion versus champion thing. I don't know if we're doing that. Well, we can't, because technically it would only be one match. No, it would only be two matches, actually. It would be two matches. Which means you'll probably get Seth Rollins versus Gunther, but that's a heel versus heel match. Like, why would you do that? I wanted Bobby Lashley versus Gunther, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it is what it is, man. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support, as always. I'm tempted to talk about SmackDown this Friday, because supposedly Bray Wyatt's supposed to be on it. But I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But until next time, peace, love, want it. You're